Hey Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How you guys doing? This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general reading for September 2018. I hope everybody is doing good. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. And I guess there's that. There's that Vegas style shuffling. Can't show holy crap. So we're using the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake, and if we need to clarify some things, we will pull cards from the Waite Tarot pocket deck. How about that? So what's going on, Libra? Let's start with the fact that your ruling planet, Venus, is preparing to go retrograde. So it actually enters its shadow period tomorrow. It is slowing down to change directions. I don't think I mentioned it, but the moon is currently in Taurus. So, Libra, like I told everybody else, you know, there's a retrograde guide, a retrograde survival list for, you know, all of the planets that are retrograde, and that list for Venus is, this is the things that we want to avoid. We want to avoid old lovers or old partners popping up. We want to avoid making unnecessary purchases or acquiring, you know, something that we thought that we really needed to have, only to find out when Venus goes direct that we don't like the item or the person that showed up. I suggest, or I don't suggest, but those before me and what I've learned in astrology is that it is suggested that you don't have any cosmetic procedures done while Venus is retrograde. If you need to have a procedure done, it is, you know, if you got to do something, you got to do something. But, you know, cosmetic is elective surgery or an elective procedure. If you've got to have some medical procedure done, then, you know, by all means. As far as surgery goes, it's really pretty cool if anybody is having some sort of surgical procedure done, with the exception of cosmetic. It's pretty cool because Mars is direct now, and it's still in shadow. So if you are planning on having some sort of surgical procedure done and you can possibly wait till Mars is out of shadow, that'd be good. But I mean, if you can't, you can't. So there's that. And then if you want to know, Mars leaves its shadow on October the 8th. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and turn over some cards. We have got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess. Let me hold that so you can see it. High Priestess. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. All right. Libra. All right, this looks interesting. Let's go ahead and start with the center of the reading, which is the High Priestess. She's the second major arcana. She is the knower of all things. She has knowledge of the dark and the light. She's got access to information from books, universal information. She's got access to any information that she can get from her tools of divinity. Her little kitty may be giving her a little bit of game for free. But her information comes from everywhere. And the High Priestess is even more so about using your intuition. Now think about it, she's got all of this knowledge. She's the knower of all. But she tells none. She's very passive. She is not going to scream what she knows from the rooftops. She's going to sit back, observe, and let the energies work for her in the way that they should. She's not going to force whatever it is that she knows. She's just going to chill and be passive and know these things. And she's not going to say nothing to nobody. She uses her intuition. So, Libra, I definitely see choices. The reason that I see choices so strongly is because, for one, she's sitting between these two posts, which is generally, you see posts. It's like a gateway. It also looks similar to maybe two wands, where you're trying to make your next move your best move. Trying to choose a direction that is best for you. Trying to choose a thing or a situation or a person that is best for you. And she knows exactly what it is that she's got to do. The other reason I see choices is because we have two knights flanking the High Priestess. The knights, good old knights, these are all or nothing type characters. They go hard or they go home. They're either doing too much or maybe nothing at all. The knights are generally a bit younger, 20s, maybe, possibly early 30s, but they are still learning how to get a handle on the things that they've learned as they've progressed from the page. And now they're gung-ho about whatever it is that they've picked up along their journey to get to be a knight. And they don't have a really good grasp on how to use these energies that they're developing. So this is why they're so all or nothing. All right, so we got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Pentacles are generally Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and it certainly doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be on the moon. They could have earth, heavy earth in their chart, maybe some stelliums in those signs. The Knight of Pentacles is generally, when he's in the upright position, he's just kind of sitting still, just sitting there looking at it, not making any real moves. It's like right there in front of him. He's actually holding it, and it's like he just can't make a move towards it. It's like I'm holding it and I'm still too lazy to get it. I just still don't have the drive to go get it. Or it could be somebody who is he's sitting still because he's really, really concentrating on a particular task at hand. And this could be another situation when he's upright. There's something that he's concentrating on, and it's got his undivided attention, so much to the point to where he can't even move. Well, he's reversed, so it looks like the Knight of Pentacles may be making some moves. And not only is he reversed, he appears to be looking backwards. I feel like the High Priestess already knows this about the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, she does. She's the knower of all. She knows that the Knight of Pentacles is looking at something that has already happened. His attention is on something that has already happened, something in the past. That's what he's concentrating on. Now, on another note, we got the Knight of Cups. Also all or nothing, but this is more about emotions and intuition and love and cuteness. This is generally knight in shining armor who wants to come in and just sweep you off your feet. And with this card especially, you know, his heart's flying everywhere. I mean, this guy is mushy, or this girl is mushy. They are not afraid to show their love and affection, and it looks to me as if they are looking in the future. They are looking to advance with this particular feeling that they might have for somebody. The High Priestess, I feel like, is needing to make a choice at this point between these two knights. Well, I mean, this is a no-brainer. She already knows what's up. She knows that this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, is probably a waste of time, because it doesn't even look like his attention is on what's going on right now. It's not on her. His attention is not in the moment. His attention is in the past. And the Knight of Cups, like I said, looks to be moving into the future. But like I said, when we started this reading, especially for you and Taurus Libra with your ruling planet going retrograde, we do not want to have to deal with things that have already happened in the past. It's just not a good bet. Now, the thing about it is, if somebody shows up, if there's some situations that do come up from the past, if you are forced to deal with these issues, then you just have to do that, because that's what these retrogrades are for. It's for us to be able to go back and, you know, redo, rethink, reevaluate, readjust. It gives us an opportunity to go back and possibly correct something that was messed up. So sometimes, you know, when we have old partners come back to us and it's like, hey, you know, I really messed up, I miss you, blah blah. While it's certainly, like I said before, maybe not the best idea to do it, it is necessary to explore whatever comes up, or else it wouldn't have come up. All I'm saying is, don't be a sucker and fall for any okie doke, because when Venus goes direct again, then somebody's out. But I don't think that there's a problem with knowing that. Like I said, the High Priestess, she got all the knowledge on lock. She's just not saying anything. She knows exactly what's up, but she's not going to say a word. She's just going to sit back and watch everybody do what they do. And she'll make, I'm sorry, I'm moving around. She'll make an appropriate decision as a result. She's good. While I think that's pretty much cut and dry, let's pull a clarifier and see if we can get a little bit more specific about some information that the High Priestess might have. What does she know? Maybe who does she know it about? She knows everything, but I just want to see if maybe we can find out. What she knows. Okay. Judgment. Major Arcana. She knows that this is last call for alcohol. No, this is a final decision. This is a final, whatever it is that she decides, that the High Priestess, and I keep saying she, it is a feminine energy, but it can most certainly be a guy. But anyway, she like I said, she knows that whatever it is, whatever decision she makes is the end all be all. It's a done deal. The decision that she makes will put her back on the right track if she's been off of it. Been feeling like you're dying inside, Libra, if this is you, the High Priestess, the Judgment card comes along to help resurrect you, to help give you some vitality and life and passion back to, you know, where you may have been missing it for a while. I feel like the High Priestess is definitely going to change the game. Once a decision is made, the High Priestess is going to change the game. Nothing will be the same once the High Priestess does whatever it is she's going to do. Nothing will be the same. And if you are wanting my input about, you know, who she's going to choose out of these two knights, again, it's a no-brainer. The Knight of Cups, I'm pretty sure. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. He's not in the moment. This is not a part of what resurrects her, what brings her back to life. This is not her true calling. I think this is the person that shows up, Libra. You know, if you are going to be dealing with this Venus retrograde in that way, I think this is a person who shows up in the next couple of months. And even when they show up, they are still not in the present moment. I honestly don't know at this point what the Knight of Pentacles is trying to prove. Let's pull another card. What does that Knight of Pentacles want? All right. Okay. Action. The Ace of Wands. It's a gift from the universe, the aces are. It's like an offering of some sort that seems to come out of nowhere. Knight of Pentacles will probably seem to come out of nowhere, you know, if this is your situation. Okay. I really wish I could say this the way that I want to, but, you know, I try to keep it a little bit family friendly. But the Knight of Pentacles literally shows up with his wand in his hand, if you get my drift. He's looking for action and nothing more. But you know it. You know it. And I kind of feel like the Knight of Pentacles may have been somebody who has brought you down in the past. This Knight of Cups and this Judgment, this final decision, will put some life back into you. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is not looking for anything but a quick good time. His body may be with you, but his mind is on the other side of town. That's an old song that I grew up to. Well, Libra, that's the way I see it. So, you know, be careful. Don't fall for the okie doke. Definitely think somebody's going to be trying to reconnect with you, and they don't want anything. They don't want anything. So that's that. All right, babies. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can do that. My email is in the description box below. I want to thank you once again for taking the time out to watch this video. I would love it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Start a dialogue. I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right. Hope to talk to you again next month.